Generously gave Clottey 2 rounds.
To the scorecards. Wayne Ford scores at 120 to 108. Levi Martinez, 119-109.
That's what I had.
Nelson Vasquez, 119-109. All three to the winner by unanimous decision. The fighting pride of the Philippines, and still WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
Well, he did everything he needed to do. I thought you can't say anything but how impressed you are with this guy. I mean, he fought a tough guy. Clearly, Clottey was a tough guy. Came in here very defensive-minded, and Pacquiao just wore him out.
Well, he wanted to see if he could feel what he was throwing.
I'm sure he did.
I think he felt it.
His body shots were, I mean, again, it was a well-executed fight plan, I thought, by Manny Pacquiao, too. Knowing he was going to cover up, he used the body attack relentlessly.
I don't know if I've ever seen that many body punches landed in a fight.
No, it's true. And
even by the great body punchers like Chavez, he landed so many shots to the body.
He did, and there's no doubt that Clottey's going to feel them. I mean, he didn't show any obvious pain, but I just don't think you can take that kind of beating at the midsection and not, gag on your cornflakes tomorrow.
Or maybe sooner.
Yes, or maybe sooner. So, again, an impressive win for an impressive fighter. I don't know what more you can say. He's the fighter of the decade, and you're not going to find anybody that's going to argue with that. The rate he's going, he might be the fighter of the next decade.
Very possible. He's 31 years old, so why not?
So now what's next for Manny Pacquiao?
Well, you know what people are going to say? Well, next is running for election.
Right, that's right.
But after that, perhaps the winner of the Mayweather-Mosley fight. We all know what the obstacles are to making a Mayweather fight. And, of course, if Mosley wins, I think it probably would be easier to make that fight.
Yeah.
Mosley beats Mayweather, and certainly that's within the realm of possibility.
Yes, it is.
Shane is a great fighter in his own right, even though Mayweather is favored in that bout. So, I think that's what people will be looking for, the winner of that fight. This is Joshua, who had some great moves coming into the ring.
Yes, he did. It's not that he fought badly. This is not so much about Joshua Clottey. It's more about Manny Pacquiao.
As the fight wore on, Clottey really didn't even throw a punch, I don't think, till the third round. But Pacquiao just, Barry, his attack, as you see it here, is just so varied. Body punches with the left, body punches with the right, head punches with the left, head punches with the right, hooks, crosses, uppercuts, whatever. And you're looking at a man there in Clottey who was basically kind of a 1-2-3 fighter. I mean, he did everything kind of like the book, jab, 2 jabs, right cross, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's not enough to beat Manny Pacquiao.
No, a shutout on one of the judges' cards, and all but one round on the 2 other judges' cards, and he's just very, very tough, and he's going to be tough for a long time. And he stays in impeccable shape despite all the things that he does, running for public office and singing career and everything else that he does, and he keeps his mind on business. I'm talking about being able to multitask.
And from what I understand, he plans to give a little concert tonight.
That's right. That's right. That little puffy eye is not going to bother him. So, an impressive performance to be sure for Manny Pacquiao tonight, and it just adds to the legend.
And just in the nuts and bolts department, 51-3-2 now. And as for Clottey, he can say that he went the distance and still nobody's been able to stop him.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. Clottey, like I said, I don't think it's at all about Joshua Clottey. I think he probably beats most everyone in this division. Maybe everyone except Manny Pacquiao. He's strong. He certainly can take a punch. He's a good defensive fighter, kind of a classic fighter. He's got a good jab. He had his moments, but he was in there with the toughest guy in the world.
That's right. The best fighter on the planet, Manny Pacquiao.
We'll have an opportunity to talk with Manny Pacquiao in just a couple moments. Mario Lopez has made his way up to the center of the ring, and we will talk with Pacquiao as soon as he is finished with the obligation that he has right now. For Joshua Clottey, a very good payday, the kind of payday that really could set him up for life.
Well, $3 million. I mean,
pretty good.
And who knows what it'll be exactly at the end when they count all the pay-per-view receipts, etc. But Joshua's been hoping for that kind of a situation, and it arose here tonight for him. He did go the distance with Manny Pacquiao, but Manny is just hasn't had a close fight. I mean, in recent years now, the only guy that really has seemed to have his number in terms of being competitive with him was Juan Manuel Marquez. Marquez just has that style, and many fighters, great champions, as great as they are, will find that one fighter who is his nemesis and has a style. I mean, there certainly was no question that Muhammad Ali was certainly in a different universe overall than Ken Norton, for example. Absolutely. But every time they fought, it was life and death.
Yes. So the conversation's going on in the ring, and we await our opportunity to talk to the winner, Manny Pacquiao. Mario Lopez, of course, has had a long-time relationship with Pacquiao, knows him pretty well, so try to get his feelings about this fight.
Before you mentioned what's next, not only that election, but before he fights again on June 11th at the Boxing Writers Association of America dinner in New York City, he will receive the Fighter of the Year and the Fighter of the Decade awards.
Right, named for Freddie Roach's mentor, Eddie Futch.
Freddie will be named Trainer of the Year for the 4th time.
Yep.
Over 50,000, and for those of you who didn't hear our remarks earlier, that makes this the 3rd largest crowd U.S. boxing history. Over 60,000 for an indoor fight. Over 60,000 showed up for Ali and Spinks too. Just under 60,000 for Chavez Whitaker. When I say the largest crowds, I'm not counting the Soldier Field, Jack Dempsey, those were outdoors, but for an indoor fight, and then this one will be 3rd now at 51,000.
Right. So the crowd still hanging around here, just kind of pick up the ambiance of what has been a terrific evening here. And we go up now to the center of the ring, and Mario Lopez is with Manny Pacquiao.
Yes,
Mario.
I am with Manny Pacquiao, who is in great spirits and looks like he can go another 12 rounds. Manny, congratulations on yet another unbelievable performance. You showed yet more aspects to your wide arsenal in different angles, in combination punches, and attacking the body. Did you feel at any point that he was in this fight, or did you feel from the beginning that you were in complete control?
I already control after the first round, but I never confident because he's looking for a good shot, and I know he's strong.
Very strong fighter. That's what I was going to ask you. He's tough because he took a lot of your shots. But how were those punches on his side? I know you've got a couple of marks. I don't know the result from the headbutts, a couple of the punches. Did you feel it? Because a lot of people are saying the strongest welterweight you've faced yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Clottey is not easy opponent. He's very strong. He's very tough, and he took a lot of punches and he never been or hurt or.
Manny, this stadium was on fire all night. It was like a big nightclub. I know you probably felt like going into concert at one point and singing later. And this was such a great event, and you don't get fazed by it. You still want to perform for all these people, and all these people want to eventually see you, of course, fight Mayweather if he passes the test against Shane Mosley. Your thoughts on that possible matchup?
I want that fight because people want to see that fight. That's a good fight. And right now, I'm so happy because I know the support of the fans to me. like tonight, my fight is amazing, unbelievable. First time in my career that there's a lot of people coming to my fight.
50,000 people came to see you, Manny. 50,000, all cheering, and millions all around the world, and you didn't disappoint. You didn't let them down. Now, what about the political aspirations and, of course, the congressional seat that you are seeking? A lot of people want to see you stay in this ring, but I know, because you're such a good guy with a great heart and you want to help your people in the Philippines, how will it affect your future?
Right now, I'm going to take a rest 1 week and then going back to the Philippines and start campaigning to my political career, and I want to help to the people, especially in my place.
When would you like to come back to the ring, Manny, and for your next fight? At what time?
I don't know.